Hello and welcome to this special weekly show on DD India called Diaspora Diamonds, which is our salute to over 32 million strong Indian diaspora present in over 200 countries worldwide. I'm Gautam Roy. The show launched the same day, same time earlier this year, around the time the 17th Pravasi Bharatiya convention was held in Madhya Pradesh's Indore city. PBD provides a platform for the overseas Indian community to engage with the government and the people of India and share their experiences and insights. It also helps strengthen the ties between India and global Indian diaspora and to recognize the achievements and contributions of Indians living abroad. The Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Awards are an integral part of the biennial event and are conferred by the President of India upon members of the Indian diaspora who've made exceptional contribution in their chosen fields and have acted as India's ambassadors in foreign lands. Our guest this week is one such awardee this year. Mohanlal Hira, recipient, Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award and Gandhian. First of all, congratulations for the award. What were your first thoughts when you heard that you're getting the highest honor that the Indian government can give to an Indian living abroad, which in your case is South Africa?
I was shocked first of all, and then I was very happy I was overwhelmed. I still can't believe it that I got this award.
Okay, and what can you tell us about your journey from India to South Africa? I believe you were just 9 years old when your family moved to that country just before India became independent. How was it growing up in South Africa, having to contend with apartheid and international isolation?
Yeah, it was, look, the journey was very good. My father called us in 1947. I went with my mother and my sister. From there onwards, I went to school in what you call South Africa, in Johannesburg. And the journey to high school and it was tough because of the apartheid law. We were restricted to even go to what you call other communities. We could not mix with the communities, and we grew up as an Indians, but we also mixed with other black community like the South African locals and us, and that's how we grew up. The journey is very, very tough because we were restricted with everything in South Africa. But today it has changed, and we are proud that we are independent. I mean, South Africa is independent, and we can do what we want to, and we can move where we want to. We were restricted with land, everything. We couldn't get lands anywhere else, but we couldn't be a custodian of land also. So that was a problem. Education-wise, we were given a special education. It was called Indian education, and of course, the Bantu had blacks had a Bantu education and things like that. So it was very difficult to sort of carry on whatever, but we continued and we moved forward. Thank you very much, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, you've been given the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award for your contributions in the field of community welfare. Your profile for the award says you're one of the oldest Gandhians in South Africa who've played a pivotal role in keeping Gandhiji's legacy alive and reviving the iconic Gandhian site of Tolstoy Farm in Johannesburg. Now, how did that come about?
See, when I was in India, my grandfather was also in South Africa before my father. And before I left, he used to tell me about Mahatma Gandhi, what he did in South Africa, and because they were associated together. He used to say is that, look, Gandhi's sacrifice used to walk from Johannesburg to his office from Lenasia, from his Tolstoy farm to what you call Johannesburg every morning. Him and his friend Kallenbach used to walk around there, and he used to walk from 3 o'clock to what you call come back again by 5 o'clock. What you call prarthana used to be ready, so 5 o'clock we used to have a prarthana. So that inspired me. I said, the man walked from here, from his house to what you call to workplace, back, and inspired me a lot because he fought for Indians in South Africa. Actually, he fought for everybody.
Yes.
And that's what inspired me.
Certainly. Now, your profile also says that it's due to your efforts that the Tolstoy farm has a proper legal title in favor of Mahatma Gandhi Remembrance Organization, a trust closely associated with you. Now, what is the significance of
Yes.
this legal title, and what are your plans for Tolstoy Farm?
See, we were given 4 hectares of land. Before that, there was a house built by former, what you call, former organization. Then it was neglected and people, what you call, vandalized it. There was nothing left there, only grass was growing there. So when I saw that this thing is really not good, and Mahatma Gandhi's legacy must stay in South Africa because he's a proper South African. He got Mahatma title of Mahatma in South Africa, so he worked towards us. So I thought to myself, I said, no, it cannot die down. And eventually, I took on myself to build the thing up. When we started building it up, today it's a structure. Everything is ready. A beautiful garden, house, library, and we are also trying to build now what you call recreation center and to do other work on Tolstoy Farm. That is our vision. And what you call Tolstoy Farm is what you call officially given to us by the government who owns the land, and they have it's deed of donation. They have donated the land to our organization. That's how it is.
All right. Now, India and South Africa have had trade, investment and cultural linkages and exchanges for decades in the post-apartheid phase. They're both emerging economies and share democratic, pluralistic and other values. How is the Indian community in South Africa helping to build upon these commonalities and links?
We always try and help everybody. We are trying to build a nation that is a rainbow nation, and we have done it already. We are always linked with all our people here, businesses, what you call, do support all the other organizations, and it's a wonderful way of doing things. And most of our people are very generous and giving people, and that's how we build our nations. We are always with poor. We try and support the poor, support everything. A lot of organizations are built, like we have Gift of the Givers, we have Ashakul Aid, a lot of organizations like that supports the other communities. And if there's any crisis, they are the first people to move into the direction.
Okay. Now, how is India viewed by those in South Africa? It's the 5th largest economy in the world now and also a worldwide digital showcase. Is it seen as a rising global power, which is also the voice of the global South, as it is attempting to be while hosting the G20 summit this year, where, of course, South Africa is in part in other multilateral bodies as well, like BRICS?
Yeah, we are proud of the what you call India. Very, very proud. Bharat is our favorite place, and I think it has moved from what it was today. Yes, I mean a few years back. Now it's really moving fast. As I seen it now myself, I travel every year, 3 times a year to what you call India to teach karate, and I've seen the progress from that time to now. It is beautifully done. It's moving very fast economy of the world, and I think in a few years' time it will be top economic country in the world. And today we are first, very soon we will be first.
Mm-hmm. The Indian community in South Africa, from the figures I got, is around 1.5 million strong and permeates through some key segments of society, ranging from politics to business to professionals and even Gandhians like you. Now, what is the contribution you think they're making to the progress and development of South Africa?
We are moving fast towards the progress. I mean, we always support our people, and the progress is very fast. We always help one another, and we try to do much as we can. South Africa is one of the best countries in the world. It will, okay, at the moment is some little problem, but doesn't matter. We will be the top country in the world very soon. And that's what I believe. And now with the help of a country like India, I think we will even move further. Our link with India is very strong. There are a lot of businesses coming through here, and they employ a lot of people from here. So employment is very good from the Indian businesses, and I think that will move our country forward.
All right. And how's the contribution of the Indian diaspora viewed by the majority of the country? Because at one time things were very different. Anybody in a minority or anybody with a darker skin was looked down upon. Those days are over. So how is the Indian community's contribution by the majority, how is it viewed?
Yeah, no, but majority, they are also very pleased with our community, and they know whenever there's something happening there, we are our people are the first people to respond to those problems, and I think we are doing very well. And the community also likes us as it is. We are always proud community. We've been mixed with them all the time from those time of apartheid. We've always been contributing to that community. So it's fine, and we are very helpful to them, and they also helpful to us. We do businesses together. It's fine. The country is very good.
Okay, great. Now, what kind of activities is the Indian community in South Africa taking up to shape the perception about India as a rapidly developing multicultural society, which can be an effective partner in multiple fields for South Africa's own progress and development?
Yeah, there's a lot of companies has come through into our country, almost more than maybe 100 or something. I can't recall it. But these big companies are supporting our people a lot, because they even employ them in a highest point of view. Some of them are employed for many years. Some of them are working for many years already, and I think they're doing very well. Indian companies are really supportive, and they do contribute a lot to our community at whole, at large.
And it's not just about companies and all. I'm sure it's at the individual level as well. I mean, even if we take you up as an example, not just Tolstoy from, I believe you are part and parcel of getting South Africa's youth moving as well, and you also teach them and the children karate as well.
Yes, I teach almost 500 karate, 500 children every morning from every day. And it includes from Monday to Friday. And I go into the rural areas where they have no amenities, but we still try and do everything for them. And today we are proud of them, because some of them are world champions, and we have even taken them to overseas in a world championship. So we are continuing to work with our counterparts, and we do help them a lot. And all this, what you call lessons that we give out, I give out, is done free of charge.
Great. Just for the benefit of our viewers, sir, I just wanted to ask you one thing. What is your age?
My age is, I'm 85.
Wow.
And and I'm still fit, and I'm still trying to teach more people in our society.
That's great. That's so admirable. Where do you find the energy to be doing all the things that you do, being as senior as you are? I mean, it's inspiring. It should inspire us also. I would definitely want to know.
It's a God's gift, and I believe Bhagwan has done quite a great work for me, and he has given me a good health. One time people thought I'll be gone, but today I'm back to normal again, and I think the energy has come from playing and physical fitness, and that's how it is, because I have to carry on. If I sit down at home, it will be like waste. So actually my knowledge is there. Whatever knowledge I've got, I'll try and part with it, so people can enjoy my future. When I'm gone, they will remember.
Yes, I'm sure that we all wish that you carry on for years and years to come in the manner that you have, so that society everywhere in South Africa, India, anywhere else in the world, if possible, also benefits from your, well, not just what you do, but also your wisdom and all the years of experience you've gathered. Now, before we let you go, tell us about the experience of attending the Pravasi Bharatiya Diwas convention in Indore. I'm sure you must have been coming to India every now and then over the years, but what are your impressions that you have taken back in your recent visits to the country about its progress and development and other things?
First of all, I was shocked. I'll be honest with you, that how can India honor me when I'm just a small person? But I didn't realize that the world has seen what I've done, and I really appreciate it. India has progressed a hell of a lot fast. Since I'm coming there, I went to Indore. It's one of the cleanest city I ever saw, and I think if India can be like that, for whole India is like that, it'll be a pleasure to walk into India anytime. India is progressing very fast, and I think they've done a fantastic job. And very soon it will be the world best country in the world.
Yes, there's no doubt about that. Now, finally, what do you think?
And
Yes, you were going to say something?
yeah, and I was when I came to India, when I went to Indore, I was so shocked that so many people are there from all over the world to see this, Pravasi Bharatiya, and the precision and timing what they've done. I tell you, it's fantastic to control this. There's such a big, large amount of people, and I tell you, it's really they have done a wonderful job. Whoever the organizers were, I'd like to thank them for such a wonderful job they have done. And I really appreciate what they've done for everybody. Thank you very much.
Certainly. Now, finally, what do you think this honor that you and a select few others have earned this year in January? It's the highest that the Indian government can give to Indians living abroad, overseas. Now, what do you think this would mean to the larger Indian diaspora worldwide?
It will be a very, inspiring for anybody around the world. That they will have to do something for the country wherever they are. And I hope there will be more people like me to get this award. And I hope they will do the work that they are doing to continue the legacy of whatever they're doing. And I think it will be very good to see everybody getting such an award. And our people around the world, they are very helpful to everybody. I've seen it already. I've been to England. I've been to all the countries. Wherever the Indians are, they're very progressive and they look after the country where they live. Thank you very much for everybody that's out there. And they keep India's legacy alive all the time. And I think it will be a very wonderful thing to see all that.
Definitely. Well, we hope that you keep carrying on with all the good work that you've been doing in South Africa, holding up India's flag ever higher for years and years to come. Mohanlal Hira ji, thank you so much for joining us and talking in Diaspora Diamonds. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now, that's all we have at the moment in this edition of Diaspora Diamonds. Do keep watching DD India for all the latest that comes up from the country and the world.